I'd like to call the Macomb City Council to order, please. If you'd please stand and join me in the pledge of... I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. If the clerk would call the roll, please.
Justin Shu.
Present.
John Vajetzi.
Here.
Byron Shabazz.
Here.
Dave Dorsett.
Present.
Ashley Katz.
Here.
Don Wynn.
Here.
Dennis Moon.
Here.
All present.
We have a quorum. Thank you. Citizens wishing to address the City Council on matters germane to the agenda of tonight's meeting will be limited to 3 minutes and are asked to be brief and concise in making their remarks. Comments submitted by mail or email will not be read aloud, but a copy will be provided to each member of the council and made a part of the minutes of this meeting. Does anyone wish to speak to the council under the public comment section of our agenda tonight? Already hearing none. Council, before you is a consent agenda and a motion is in order.
Move to adopt as published.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt the consent agenda as published. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Shu.
Aye.
Vajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Under unfinished business, item number 1, consideration of an ordinance to authorize a special use permit to allow a large-scale solar farm at 850 South Ward Street here in the city. This will be second reading.
Thank you. The City of Macomb has filed an application requesting a special use permit authorizing a large-scale solar farm at 850 South Ward Street here in Macomb. That property is located within the city limits. Upon receipt of the application, we scheduled a public hearing for April 9th, 2025, served the required written notices of that hearing, published notice of the hearing in the community news brief, and posted a sign at the subject property. On April 9th, 2025 at 5:15 p.m., the Planning Commission held a public hearing on the application, and following that public hearing did vote 8-0 to grant the special use permit and has recommended that council approve the issuance of the special use permit. If authorized, the ordinance provides that the subject property would be granted a special use permit authorizing a large-scale solar farm at 850 South Ward Street, subject to the following conditions: that the project be constructed in accordance with the site and construction plans submitted and approved by the City of Macomb, and that landscaping on the site be maintained in accordance with the approved landscaping plan. The Office of Community Development would also be authorized to issue that special use permit and to update the city's official zoning map accordingly.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading. A motion is in order.
Make a motion to authorize a special use permit to allow large-scale solar at 850 South Ward Street in Macomb.
Second.
Moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance. Any discussion? This is for our own purposes there. Is that correct, Scott? Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Vajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 2, portions of Chapter 4 of the city's municipal code concerning the sale of alcoholic beverages. This will be second reading.
Thank you. The city has authorized the Illinois Liquor Control Act to establish regulations and restrictions upon issuance of liquor licenses within the city of Macomb. The mayor and city attorney are recommending to council for its approval amendments to Chapter 4. Those amendments are set forth in the exhibit attached to the ordinance. If adopted, the ordinance provides that council desires to concur with that recommendation, which was also recommended by the General Government Committee, to amend portions of Chapter 4 of the Macomb Municipal Code. And those amendments are set forth in Exhibits A and B attached to the ordinance.
Thank you. That'll stand as second reading. Motions in order.
Motion to adopt the ordinance to amend portions of Chapter 4, sale of alcoholic beverages.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? And this has to do with video gaming. And what else?
We are reconsolidating the Class C and the Class F into one license. And also, this increases the Class V to 10 to allow a current license holder to be compliant with our new Class V that was not in existence at the time that they originally received their license.
Very good. Thank you. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
Vajetzi.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carries this evening. Under new business, item number consideration to the Pella Roll Screen Foundation for the Macomb Police Department to undertake some window replacements at the building there. This had discussion at the General Government Committee in the middle of last month. We also had some discussion at the Committee of the Whole last week. The chief is here, and Jessica's here. Jess, you want to remind us what we're up to today?
Yes, good evening. We are from the Pella Roll Screen Foundation for window materials and installation, but our application would be remaining open-ended to allow flexibility for partial funding or product-only support. We are asking for the 22 severely deteriorated exterior windows at the Macomb Police Department facility to be replaced. The building is over 30 years old now and serves multiple critical functions, including the Macomb Police Department, the McDonough County Sheriff's Office, the 911 Dispatch Center, and evidence storage. The existing windows are predominantly non-operational, permanently sealed, and negatively impact safety, energy efficiency, and functionality of the facility. The cost estimate for the windows, if we were to get the vinyl windows, they are approximately $73,533 with installation. And then if we went with the fiberglass windows, they're approximately $88,334 with installation. The police department has allocated $30,000 from its existing budget to help fund this project should partial funding be received.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve that application submission.
Make a motion to approve the application submission for the Pella Roll Screen Foundation for the Macomb Police Department window replacement.
Second.
So moved and seconded to approve the application. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Dorset,
Aye.
Katz, Wynn,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Shu,
Aye.
Vajetsy,
Aye.
Shabazz,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Item number 2, consideration to approve an application submission to the Performing Arts Society Community Arts Grant for a downtown sculpture exhibit in the city's downtown. This had some discussion also at the Community Development Committee middle of last month or so, and some discussion at the Committee of the Whole last week. Savannah Ballard's here to go over any questions you may have. Savannah, do you have anything to add from our previous discussions already? I'd entertain a motion to approve that grant submission.
Move to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the grant submission. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Katz. Aye. Wynn,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Shu,
Aye.
Vajetsy,
Recuse.
Shabazz,
Aye.
Dorset,
Aye.
6-1.
Motion carries. Thank you. There is no other new business this evening. Any committee reports? Hearing none, Aldermanic reports. Alderman Moon, sir.
No report.
Thank you. Alderman Nguyen?
No report.
Alderman Katz?
No report.
Alderman Dorset?
Well, I'll jump out there.
Okay.
It's been a long time here, and a lot of those years were spent with Dennis Moon, and I'm happy to have done that most of the time.
Would be fun if we agreed all the time.
I was here when he sat out there and said I didn't know what I was talking about, and now it's nice to have him on this side occasionally letting me think I do. So it's been great, Dennis. Thank you.
He's learned.
Thank you. Alderman Shabazz?
No report.
Thank you. Alderman Vajezi?
I will echo Alderman Dorset. It's been a great pleasure working with Alderman Moon. I learned a lot from him. Some good, some bad, but I did learn a lot from him. We didn't always see eye to eye, but we always made sure that we were making sure that Macomb was the first and foremost on our thoughts. Second thing is this coming weekend is some graduation. WIU is graduating following weekend school. So congratulate all the students out there and tell them they've done an outstanding job.
Very good. Thank you. Alderman Chu?
No report.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, anything?
Just to echo the alderman, Dennis, I'll miss you sometimes, like I said. But we could always count on you to say no most of the time, but for good reason, and we appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Madam Attorney? Nothing, thank you. Mr. Coker?
No report, Your Honor.
Already feel there are no mayoral appointments. And if you allow me a trip to the podium, we'll have some more information to share. I won't ask you to stand up, but I do have a moment. No, please. This is to honor you. Dennis,
Don't hear anymore either.
I will speak up loudly. Dennis, as you well know, you and I served on that side of the DS for several years before I became mayor. I've always appreciated your viewpoint, some more times than others. But I know at the end of the day, you're driven by a sincere motivation to do the very best for the people that elected you. And we cannot say thank you enough. Over the last 22 years, you have been a vital part in making Macomb a better place. So I'd like to present you a plaque in celebration of your retirement, so to speak, from the City Council. It's awarded to you as Alderman from 2003 to 2025 in recognition of your valuable, loyal, and dedicated service given to the citizens of Macomb. With sincere thanks, Dennis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Council would entertain a motion to adjourn, sine die.
So moves.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Shu,
Aye.
Vajezi,
Aye.
Shabazz,
Aye.
Dorset,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. With that, you get a twofer tonight. You can stay for the second meeting, but this meeting is over.